Hey kings and queens, it's your girl Jane Thrills and welcome back to the channel. I have no idea if you guys can hear me or not, but you can hear me. Alrighty. Okay, so we're gonna be playing the Agatha Christie games. There's two more after this one. So what I want to do is I want to finish playing this whole Agatha Christie game because I really do like the books and the movies that have come out for her. So I want to finish playing these. Honestly, they shouldn't really take us that long, but that's just what I want to do. I would like to finish them. So yeah, welcome back. I plan on doing this one. We'll probably play for an hour, and then I'll switch and I'll do another stream for Killer Frequency. Javier, why do you put the intro into my chat? Why do you do that? Did I do it not well enough for you? Anyway. Are you British now? Anyway, before I get distracted. So we're gonna play this one, and then after this, I'll do another stream today. Hopefully, like right after this one, this will be another stream, and it'll be Killer Frequency, and then around 5:30 to 6, we'll be doing Fortnite with Ash, and I believe Nate, and someone else, but I'm not too sure yet. So yeah. Hi Lynette. Well, it's good evening where I'm at. But if it's morning time where you're at, good morning. You streamed for the past few days? I didn't know you were starting to stream, Javier. I streamed on Twitch and then uploaded into your YouTube. Oh, okay. Are you gonna keep doing that? You plan on editing something, editing things out, like my breaks and stuff. Well, okay. I mean, honestly, that's really good. So, very proud of you. Make sure you keep going. Alright, let's go ahead and start. And we gotta get collectibles. Cool. Are you still deployed or like you're home? Talking to oh damn, I'm missing all the information. Missing the chat. But since we played this before, I should be fine. And if you have any suggestions or hints or anything like that, you can leave them in the chat. But if you've already played this game, don't spoil it for me. I don't know what's going on. Almost a year now. I mean, yes, I know that, but what I'm saying is, like, they're supposed to be like the recent deployment, so I thought you were like, leaving. I'm not saying you left like now, but like are you gonna have to be deployed soon? I'm missing all the headlines. I'm doing fine. I haven't been streaming lately because I've been doing my internship here. So that's where I've been mainly during the week. I have my internship at the police department, so it's been really fun. And on the weekends is when I like streaming, but sometimes I have to work on the weekends too. So the schedule is a bit iffy, but I'm working on it. Overreacting, yeah. You feel like people were overreacting? No. I mean, hey, that's understandable. I'm not in the military, so I can't really give my opinion on that. But, Is this us? First of all, this is a weird
thank goodness.
style.
Officer, please, come quickly.
Oh.
Bonjour, mademoiselle. How can I...
It has become a madhouse. Madame has been shouting and cursing all morning.
Oh.
I've never seen her so angry. But what great luck to happen upon you.
Please,
I do like this.
Try to remain calm.
They're speaking, I don't have to read it.
First, may I ask your name?
We don't have time for that. Please, hurry.
Oh, that's the prologue. Bet. The bracelet. Also,
Mademoiselle,
hope you guys
now
can hear me. Am I speaking?
I must insist on your name before I can continue any further. I am Officer Hercule Poirot.
Well, I wasn't scared for you because you didn't say anything. So I figured if you didn't send me a message about what was going on, then everything was fine.
I am Elizabeth.
I was only going to worry unless you actually said hey,
forgive me, officer,
deployed,
but are you new to the area?
Then I would have been like, hey, are you alright? Be safe. But I did say a prayer for you. I said it last stream, I think. No, I didn't pray for you on stream, but I definitely did a prayer for you. I'm a bit low? Okay. Hold on. How about now? How do I sound now? I can't really fix anything until after the
I stand out so obviously.
It's good? Okay.
I mean no offense, only I have not seen you before. This is a small town, and you learn everyone's faces very quickly.
Very observant of you, mademoiselle. I was recently posted here from the city, and a good thing I'm here now. Let us get to the bottom of this madness you speak of.
Right, we out here having a whole conversation. Can we, get to the point? Wow, that's crazy. tell me what caused you to become so agitated?
There has been a theft at the house.
Okay.
Then I am exactly where I should be, n'est-ce pas?
Do you have a list of all the items that have been taken? Does the house have any suspects with whom is responsible? Hold on, I gotta move this out the
It is only one of Mademoiselle Angeline's most valuable bracelets, taken from her room.
Okay, I had something in the way of the TV blocking my view. Okay. Oh.
Then its safe return is of the utmost importance.
Are we sure the lady isn't just senile? Maybe she's old and she dropped it somewhere.
Madame Van den Bosch, the lady of the house, believes Fleurette is behind it.
Damn, really? That's crazy, Javier. Not that you're annoyed. You have a... I'm gonna just say this. I don't want to say she
Mademoiselle
doubts it.
Angeline thinks that someone has broken in and taken it. This seems more plausible to me.
Merci, mademoiselle. Your assistance has been invaluable.
An objective is launched. Here you can see all the evidence relating to your first objective. Use this to move your cursor. Try highlighting each piece of evidence. Okay. For now, press O to return to scene. It's important to pay attention to all the information given for each piece of evidence. This will become more vital as you start making deductions. It is not often you see such crimes committed here. Stolen bracelet. If it is such a beloved piece, it must be worth a great deal. Cool. We don't know who. She appears all flustered and yet still acts in a cordial and respectful manner. I mean, I've told you about her before and you told me to steer clear from that. Yeah, I did. I remember. It's time to find some more evidence mentioned an intruder, so let's start with a gravel path. Use L2, R2 to zoom the camera in and out. Cool, got it. Bet. I don't really see nothing. Can I run? Am I just walking? Okay, they got a little gazebo, a little cleaning thing, a ladder. Okay, that could be used. Okay, is the message gonna move now?
Aha.
Oh, he didn't read it, but okay. Press square to view the active objectives. The bracelet. Never. Let's go over to the money. Oh, they're right here. Okay. While two sets lead away from the house, only one money set returns rather hastily, it seems. Cool. Probably had to have been like really zoomed in. I don't see anything. He's not mentioning anything about the ladder either. Like that would have been like my main like, oh, there's a ladder, you know.
Ah.
Okay. The measure done. I'll watch her place of stand, and touching hers, make blessed by my rude hand. Did my heart love till now, for swear it sight. For I near saw true beauty till this night. I haven't read Shakespeare in I don't know how long. This morning's shower must have been heavier than I thought, and sure steeping here would surely leave evidence elsewhere. Now I have enough evidence to make your first deduction access your objective. How got enough evidence? I haven't even found anything. Okay, somebody enter here. I'll start linking. This morning shot. Oh, I can put this stuff together. Press X to complete the link.
What a revelation!
Oh, okay. Okay. Oh, I can link other things too. Okay, well done. You just made your first deduction. Leaking evidence gives you new evidence to use in your investigation. In this case, you've also unlocked a new action as represented by his icon. This. Talk to Elizabeth. Prince. Okay. Okay.
Of course, officer. How can I help?
The footprints on the path are fresh today. Do you know who they belong to?
One set must be mine, leaving to find you. The other set must be Florette's. She was caught in the rain this morning.
Okay.
Merci, mademoiselle. Your assistance has been invaluable.
That's it. Okay, what's my objective? I have to inspect the garden again. Intruder didn't use the path. Inspect the garden. Okay. Oh, I can't link. Oh, I can't link anything. Okay.
Aha.
Okay. Is there anything else? talk to Elizabeth.
Of course, officer. How can I...
I could not help noticing the unkept lawn is there.
There is, sir. Luke. But he was called away from the house on a personal matter.
Mm-hmm.
Rahana, our cook, accompanied him.
So the gardener and the cook left?
Merci, mademoiselle. Your
What am I linking?
Another success. I never doubted myself.
Sorry, I'm trying to move it though to get it to correctly. She has no connections. Okay, that's locked. I don't think I have any more evidence. Everything. Okay, now we're talking about the door being rusted. Cool. Like a ladder bed. I wouldn't trust it with my weight. Perhaps a braver man than I. Okay. Okay, so the side door hasn't been unlocked. And then there's a wooden ladder. It's a bit, the condition is bad, okay? But maybe somebody else could have gone on it. Okay, still inspecting.
Oh.
Dedication of love has been carved into the bench. L loves E. Is that E for Elizabeth? I think I'll talk to Elizabeth. Oh, wait.
Oh.
Such beautiful flowers. I'm glad to see no one carelessly damaged them. Why are we looking at the flowers? Okay, I guess the flowers is evidence. Well, I'm talking to you in a second, Elizabeth.
Oh,
Oh, open window. Is that it?
Of course, officer. How can I help?
I see there's a little romance in this house.
Excuse me, officer?
Yeah,
the
says
guarding on the bench.
yeah.
Forgive me, I was not suggesting anything untoward.
Oh, of course not. Yes. I suppose there must be.
Would you know the identity of the mysterious L and E?
I'm afraid not. Perhaps they were old residents. A pair of star-crossed lovers, perhaps. Madame does not allow distracting staff relationships.
Love is not something that can be harnessed so easily.
That is Madame's rule, and I wouldn't want to be the one that challenges her on it.
Merci, mademoiselle. You're...
It's her. I bet you it's her and the cook. I can't remember what she said the cook's name was, but... Okay, we got the open window. But there's a ladder. We're leaking that. With the ladder.
Things are beginning to become...
For someone to have reached the window, perhaps another means of entry was attempted. I found no practical or logical way for someone to have... Okay, I read that already. Flower bed, bench carving. I spoke to Elizabeth. Can I zoom in? Oh, I can zoom into this. Thank God. I'm struggling. It appears to be rusted. Right, there's no other evidence. But I do think this little love thing right here, I fully believe that's for Elizabeth and somebody else, like another worker.
Huh.
Okay, we read that already. Okay. It says I have to keep inspecting the garden, but I'm not really seeing anything else. I got the flower bed already. Oh.
Huh.
There is no sign of tampering or forced entry. Clues and evidence are beginning to gather. It would be best that I approach them logically. Yes, I agree. There's an open window. Other than that, am I doing... Oh, I'm doing another linking. There was something about the overgrown grass, right? For her to have a gardener.
I cannot see the logic in this.
Okay, never mind.
Perhaps a second look at the evidence.
Okay, fuck it.
Some would say a lucky guess. I would say a moment of genius.
I got everything correct though. Haven't damaged or show any signs of unwanted visitor. There's no forced entry. Oh, I get another linking. Neither of the external doors have been damaged or show any signs of an unwanted visitor. I get another linking, but I'm not really sure what I should be linking. I don't think that has anything to do with it.
Is there something I am not seeing?
Okay, no. Okay. Okay, I get to keep that. Flower bed. Can I link this?
This will not get me
Okay,
any
no.
closer to my goal.
Okay. I can link this. And then
I must act on thought and fact, not on impulse.
I don't know what else to link. I know I need to link this. This one?
I should not be surprised by my own skills of deduction.
Okay, relax. Unlawful entry into the house. Will I find? I could not find any signs. Okay. Oh, am I still? What am I looking for here? I still gotta link the overgrown grass. This. The muddy footprints. Flower bed. The bench carving, which I don't think that makes any sense. But I guess we'll figure it out. Oh, I need to keep linking.
I must take a different approach if I am to uncover. Order and method. That is the way.
Okay. What can't be linked? Okay, none of this can be linked. Overgrown grass can be linked. Muddy footprints.
Come, my little grey cells. We must think. Order and method.
Okay. I'm sorry, I get it. I don't think that has anything to do with it.
Is there something I... Come, my little grey cells. I cannot see the logic in this. I must act on thought.
Oh, killer frequency is installed. I've been doing this section for 30 fucking minutes now, and I can't really figure anything out. I don't know what else to link. Overgrown grass. Oh, can I put these together?
The pieces of the puzzle
Okay.
are finally coming together.
It wasn't a burglary. Cool, got it. This is not the start I was expecting. There are no signs of the intruder at all. There is something amiss. I must remain vigilant and keep my wits about me. I don't know shit right now. I could barely figure that out. I don't know how I'm supposed to be a detective later on in life. God damn. Possible inside job. Talk to Elizabeth. Okay. Congratulations, you completed your first objective and earned a collectible accessible from the main menu. From now on, continue your investigation by asking Elizabeth for permission to enter the house. Cool.
I have conducted my initial inspection of the house and grounds. It is now necessary for me to speak with those in the house.
Of course. Thank you, officer. I'm sure Madame Van den Bosch will be happy to hear the police are investigating.
I suspect there will be someone inside who will not be as pleased to hear it. Can I enter the house? If I can, cool. I thought she'd like to open the door for me. Oh, I presume this is the lady of the house. She holds quite a presence, and from what Mademoiselle Elizabeth has said, she is not one to be on the wrong side of. I must talk with her before beginning my search. Oh, I'm kind of scared.
Who are you?
Oh, Cassandra.
You are not the commanding officer I requested.
Oh.
No, dear madame, I am Officer Hercule Poirot. I can assure you that...
This will simply not do. I sent Elizabeth to bring me a competent lawman.
And that is
even
what she
know.
has brought, madame. Now, I would like to continue my investigation.
You understand correctly. It is my daughter's bracelet. It is a rather expensive piece.
And valuable to your daughter, no doubt.
Yes, it was from her late father, my husband, the Viscount, and it has not gone missing. It was stolen.
I've been informed that you believe you have caught the culprit. Do you not believe there was a intruder in the house? When did she say that? Do you not believe there was an intruder in the house? I feel like I shouldn't ask that.
I do not believe so. I know so. It was Florette, the maidservant.
Oh.
I knew I could not.
And why is that?
Because I don't. I do not need to explain myself any further, especially to a measly officer.
Alright, ma'am. Calling it she's racist. I don't care.
Don't be ridiculous. I have told you who is guilty. If there had been a break-in, surely it would be your job to...
If it was the case, of course, madame. Although I cannot predict...
Perhaps then you have proved me right, and you aren't the competent officer I require.
Never have I met someone so adamant that they don't require help from the police. Her accusation against the maid is rather questionable. There must be more to the story, and it is my duty to uncover it.
Merci, madame. You have been...
I don't like her. The fuck? not like to be on the wrong side of her, yeah. She's accusing Florette. Cassandra dismisses burglary. Each time you meet a new character, you'll unlock their character profile. Press right. I got it so far. From the list of characters, change your select profile. Ability of the house, abrupt and snobbish. She is hesitant to help me in my investigation, already placing the blame on the young maidservant, Florette. I can see a challenge persuading her of anything other than what she already believes. Confirmed evidence, I have none. No confirmed evidence yet. Oh, I guess it wants me to do that. Okay. Character profiles are expanded as you play through. Press O to backtrack when you're ready. Cool. I got the facts from her. Connections. We don't have any connections yet. I don't really like her, but we still finna, you know, look shit up. Okay, this must be her husband or ex-husband. He dead, so I'm assuming. Wait, is he dead?
Huh.
Yeah. Why would a house of this size be without a working telephone? So the telephone don't work. Can we look at that paper? I can't see anything on the paper. How about that flask? No. How about this? What's up here? No. Okay, what's this? Various art pieces have been packed and addressed to the auction house. I assume Madam did this. So she's selling stuff. Wait, what is that? I can't really tell what that is. Maybe that just might be a design on the floor. Some books. Some of the greatest authors and novels throughout history. What's this? Coat. There's nothing in particular about this coat. But what is it? Is this in the pocket? Hidden inside the coat pocket, although fairly plain, it is still an attractive item of jewelry. I wonder if it holds its best. Oh, it's a ring. Okay. About to go ban. I feel like that's more for the husband. To room. Before I do that, I gotta talk to Cassandra. Fuck. Collection of novels, the gold band. My bad. Exit.
Really, officer, you are wasting both your time.
Girl, shut up.
And what is your point?
May I ask of the subject?
You may not. Honestly, your prying is getting on my last nerve.
Merci, madame. You have been...
Bro, look how dirty this floor is. Am I tripping? What the fuck? Give me the subject of the portrait. I think that's her husband. I think she's a widow, and okay, so this must be a rose and cross arrow symbol adorns a door, perhaps a symbol of forbidden love. A rose and crossed arrow symbol adorns the door. That's why that Romeo and Juliet quote was out there. Maybe she's like, oh, maybe her and the husband had like a forbidden love. Let us solve. Come, my little gray cells. Let us solve this mystery. Can I? It's locked. I can't get to it. What about here? Searching the kitchen is not essential to my current investigation. Got it. But that is the way to the kitchen. Hold on. Go upstairs. Let's finish. Let me finish searching here first. Not stolen because she's packing up items. There must be a scene of the crime. I was expecting to find clues, not who I must assume is a daughter. I can only hope she has not tampered with the scene. Ugh, it's the daughter. Was she about to change? I'm about to ask you a couple of questions in a second. Her window's open. That's strange.
What do you think you're doing in here? Who let you?
Mademoiselle Angeline, I presume. Allow me to introduce myself.
An officer of the law? But what are you doing here? Don't you need to be chasing down the burglar?
Your bracelet has gone missing. It is only correct. I speak with all members of the house and...
If we must.
Merci.
They're
I
lying.
To take
They're
up as little
They're
of your
lying.
time
I
as
feel like
possible.
this might be about a fraud or something. Why don't you begin by telling me about what has happened?
Some rat stole my bracelet this morning. Even though it's clear someone has broken in, Maman refused to listen and blamed Florette.
Okay,
You
so
sound
you
very
don't blame her.
convinced it was taken by someone from outside of the house.
My window was open when I returned.
I ain't gonna lie,
How
y'all,
else
I'm
can
kinda
you explain
hungry,
that?
and I want to order something. Even though my mother cooked food and stuff already, I just don't want hot dogs. I'm gonna go when I return. How else can you explain that? Bracelet in question, it must have been particular value to... I am trying to understand how someone could have entered and exited your room unnoticed.
It must have been while I was down at breakfast with Elizabeth. She was with me all morning.
Mademoiselle Elizabeth was with you until you discovered the bracelet was missing.
She was. She woke me up later than usual. I washed and dressed, and we went down to the lounge for breakfast. It is of great value. Money was no object to father.
Mm-hmm.
It was a gift from your father. I can only assume it holds great value to you also.
Of course it does. What a silly thing to say. It's a good thing Maman had it insured with the others.
This is starting to feel like an insurance
You have
fraud.
been of great help to my investigation, mademoiselle. I will do...
And she's just trying to blame the, This is where the bracelet in question was last seen. I must investigate the crime scene thoroughly. Right.
Aha.
Okay. Covered in a black powder, it would not be too much of an assumption to think this has come from a dealing with the fireplace. Okay. This must keep the room rather snug. Okay, I'm gonna be able to link that in a second. Hold up. Can I look at this photo? I can't. Broken glass. Rather irresponsible and dangerous to leave it in this state, whether someone's in a rush or not.
Oh.
The gentleman is judging by the cracked glass, it must have been recently dropped. Cool. So this is her father. It's been left out oddly, not replaced in its stand. The ending has a hook spike. What further use could it have? Photograph. Window. Furthermore. Okay.
The longer you're here, the further the criminal goes with my bracelet. But by all means, fire.
Girl, shut up.
Is one bracelet not enough? I have checked everywhere. You can ask Elizabeth if you don't believe me.
As I have stated, it is my duty to speak. You have been of great help to...
Can I speak to her again?
The longer you're here...
Yeah, I get it.
You have been
Damn, I
of
can't
great...
ask the other question. Fuck. Okay. Talk to Cassandra. It appears this morning's weather was... Wait. Severe enough to shake the house to its core. A smattering of soot has fallen from the chimney.
I must take a different approach if I am to...
Jewelry box.
Magnifique.
Yeah. There's opportunity to take more than just a bracelet. Yeah. I didn't ask that question.
This will not get me any closer.
Okay.
The longer you're...
Shut up.
How should I know? I returned to the room and father was face down on the floor. It must have...
So it is your father that is the subject.
Isn't he handsome? I remember watching him sit for it. He kept looking across and smiling at me. The artist was getting awfully angry at him. Maman never wants to talk about him. She says it's too hard, but she acts more like she doesn't even care he's gone.
I'm sure that is not the case. It must have been very hard for her, for you both.
I miss him every day. He always knew how to put a smile on my face. I remember how much fun we would have, all three of us. In the summer, Father and I would play hide and seek while Maman read. She always helped me though whenever it was his turn to hide. I would stand in the gazebo, cover my eyes and count, and when I turned, he was nowhere to be seen. Maman would lower her book and flash a look towards his hiding spot. After I found him, he clapped and cheered as though I had won a gold medal. When I was hiding, it didn't matter where I was. He could never find me. I always thought I was an expert hider, but when I think back now, I know he was letting me win. He always said my smile was prize enough for him. He always knew just what to say.
I am sure he would want you to be smiling today, even under such circumstances. You have been of great help to my
Okay, I wanted to do this for an hour, but I feel like I'm not gonna be able to do just an hour. Okay, I can't search the bathroom. And there's nothing else this way. Cool. Before I head down the stairs again, I do need to talk to Cassandra. Okay. Let me talk to her, and then I gotta go talk to Elizabeth.
Really, officer?
Okay.
Only if you are prepared to take Florette away.
It is an offense to incarcerate someone without suitable proof of misdeeds. I must question Mademoiselle Florette to gather her version of events.
If you will not do your duty and lock her up, then I must. She shall remain there, and I, the key holder, until she is led from the room in hand.
Merci, madame. You have been...
This is... Maybe if I can get Elizabeth to unlock the kitchen, I can have her unlock that door, talk to her, and still keep her locked up, technically.
Mademoiselle Elizabeth, I hope you are feeling less distressed now. I can assure you I shall find the guilty party and the bracelet.
Thank you, officer. Yes.
Bien sûr. Rest assured she will get the fair trial she deserves. I wonder if you...
Of course. Whatever I can do to help.
There's sobbing coming from behind the door. Did you notice anything else missing? I know who's behind the door.
Now I think of it, I don't recall seeing her memento tin. She holds her keepsakes from her father and other gifts or tokens in it. She has such a wonderful collection. She's very lucky. She normally keeps it close, but I didn't see it this morning. When I left, Madame was with Florette in there. Surely she would not have locked her in. It must have been an accident.
Madame Van den Bosch should not be deciding her fate. Would you grant...
I would, sir, but I don't have the key. There is a spare somewhere, though. Oh, how awful, the thought of her locked in there.
Do you have any thoughts as to where I may find it?
I'm sorry. Madame does not trust the staff with such knowledge, even me. Although I did overhear her once say it was hidden somewhere, close to her heart. Whatever that means.
Merci, mademoiselle. You're...
Now I gotta search for a key. Something close to her heart. I bet she's behind that damn portrait. Hey, Ash. Okay, I'm gonna keep y'all up to speed. For those of you that are new, right? Listen. So apparently, this lady is missing. Her daughter is missing her bracelet. They believe it was a burglar. However, Elizabeth and the daughter do not believe it's Florette, the maid, who took the bracelet. The gardener and the cook, they left. I think they went to go report something. I don't fucking know. But they're gone. That doesn't make any sense to me. Cool. The madam of the house, she thinks it's Florette who stole the bracelet. They don't believe, she doesn't believe it was a burglar. She thinks it was Florette, the maid. The other two think it's a burglar, like somebody came into the house. There's a broken window, all other extra shit, blah, 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 blah. In my opinion, I think the mom is trying to commit fraud for insurance. There we are. We're up to speed now. Her, I don't like Cassandra. Fuck her. But, you know, if I feel like she lost her husband and they had a forbidden love and all types of shit, whatever. And now I have to look for a fucking key to get access to here, which is a bit irritating. But we're about to solve some evidence. Okay, now I gotta start linking stuff. This is Angeline. This is the daughter. Her father passed away. This is the lounge door. It's locked. Flora is locked up there because Cassandra thinks she stole it. Now I have to... There is a spare key, but I have to find it. Go back. I can start linking stuff. But in my opinion, I think I should link the...
Order and method.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
That is the way.
Whatever. No, she said something about... Elizabeth said something...
I must act on thought and fact.
Okay. No. Cassandra confirms. Okay, Cassandra has reiterated what Elizabeth told me earlier. Yeah. Damn it, I keep pressing the wrong button. Gold band. Oh, wait. Expand evidence. What does that even mean? They don't have a working telephone. I mean, oh, I can link that. The missing painting.
I cannot
oh
see
wait,
the
no,
logic
that was a
in this.
wrong one. Fuck. There's an auction crate.
Some would say a lucky guess. I would say a moment of genius.
She's selling everything. Gold band.
I must take a different approach if I am...
Right. She said something about her father. She told us a story. I don't know. I'm trying to link something else to it. We've already linked the. She's selling the heirlooms. I've got that.
Is there something?
Okay. Okay, the jewelry box was open, right? But she's saying, oh, nothing else was taken. I don't think that.
Come, my little grey cells.
Something else has to be linked over here. Collection of classic novels, Golden Band, unknown subject.
This will not get me any closer to my... I must act on thought and fact.
Strange symbol.
I should not be surprised by
I
my
thought I
own
did.
skills of deduction.
Keen interest in the works of William Shakespeare. There's another linking.
Come, my little grey cells.
Maybe the open window.
Is there something I am not seeing? Another success. I never doubted.
Someone forced the window open from inside. Oh, from inside. There's no more linkings. I have one more linking. Okay, no, the linking has to be here. Cassandra confirms theft. Cassandra accused for it. Cassandra dismisses burglary. How come selling heirloom wouldn't be considered? Okay, never mind. Strange symbol. Unknown subject.
This will not get me any closer to...
Bible insured. Missing painting.
order and method. That is the way.
Oh, yes, I should have. Okay. That makes sense. I didn't read it. I didn't read it. Y'all think my mom be upset with me if I ordered food here instead of eating what she cooked? There's not another winking. I gotta go talk to Elizabeth. Lynette, why do you have so many profiles?
Certainly, officer.
The house contains a great deal of literature. Are you all keen
Madame
readers?
is the one with the refined taste.
Okay.
Angeline and I are much more partial to a simple love story.
Okay.
Aren't we all? Romeo and Juliet.
I do enjoy it so. The passion, the romance. It gives me goosebumps just thinking about it. Madame has a copy upstairs in the main hall.
Mm-hmm.
Merci, mademoiselle. Your assistance has been invaluable.
Okay, some more linking. Alright. We're kind of getting closer. I feel like I'm about to finish this today. That was not the plan. Okay, I'm going to give it till 4:30 because I do want to play, I want to make sure I have enough time to play with Ashen. So, and at 4:30 I could order some food, have it here, eat before, you know. I ain't gonna lie, I've been trying to like eat McDonald's for I don't know how long. Here's the key. Oh! Found the key! What am I? Romeo and Juliet. Spare key.
Finally, it is unlocked.
What exactly do you think you are?
If I am to serve justice, I must be able to reach and talk with young Florette.
The girl is guilty and shall pay the price for her crime. I shall see to that. If you wish to listen to her feeble attempts to explain herself, so be it.
Everyone deserves to tell their side of the story, whether a feeble account.
I don't know. I'm thinking about having McDonald's or I could have Chipotle. But I'm also thinking I could just save my money until Monday. Okay. Some valuable stuff in here. Okay, I probably won't be able to look around until I can talk to her. Alright,
Mademoiselle
Florette.
I presume.
Please, officer. I did nothing wrong.
Why did they make her
You can't
head
take me
so
away.
big?
Please relax, my dear. If you have done nothing wrong, you have nothing to worry about. But it is my duty to investigate all avenues.
Right, so don't
Relax.
lie. Tell the
So
truth.
you don't think I took the bracelet?
From what I'm seeing
As
now.
of this moment, I cannot say. But answering my questions honestly will certainly help your case either way.
I didn't even know it was missing till I got accused of taking it. Madame,
There must be some reasoning behind her accusation.
Right, have you taken something
how
before?
could I have taken it? I've been in town most of the morning. I was even late coming back. Then I was preparing breakfast.
So much to do. What exactly were you tasked with this
Rihanna, the
morning?
cook, is away, so I had to fetch breakfast for the house and prepare it all myself. How does she expect me to do that all on my own?
From what I understand of Madame Van den Bosch, she would not have been best pleased you returned late for breakfast.
Not best pleased? I thought she was going to batter me to death with a baguette. I hid in the kitchen and then tried to stay out of sight in the lounge until breakfast was over. Didn't want to put my head near her jaws while she was still hungry.
Perhaps a brave move under the circumstances. And you did not go upstairs at all.
Madame was singeing a hole in the back of my apron with her glare. I daren't have moved. I was too scared to blink the wrong way. Never mind stamping upstairs.
In this morning's rain, I assume you would have hurried.
I must just be slow, monsieur. My mother always said I moved like the snail. Maybe I was just happy to be out of the house.
Struggled to believe you would risk catching a cold in such conditions for a little fresh air. Perhaps you were overcome by the volume of the task at hand.
Now I am being accused of avoiding my duties?
Merci. I shall take everything you have.
I wasn't trying to accuse her. I was just like, fuck.
Anything to show.
Merci. I shall take every.
Okay, let me get evidence. I do not always agree with the telephone companies and their charges, but ignoring the bills will not make them disappear. Despite our best efforts to contact you regarding your account, we have not received any response from the previous correspondence. With that in mind, you are being served a formal notice of 30 days from today to make a full payment on the outstanding balance, or we will be forced to revoke your service. If you would like to discuss the matter or have any further questions, please contact us immediately. So they ain't got no money. They broke. That's why she's selling every fucking thing. I feel like she's just trying to get insurance fraud. A poker stand without a fire poker is rather useless in my opinion. Where could it be? We found it already. That's upstairs.
Aha.
Food.
Huh.
Alright, parcel completely soaked through. I hope it was not ruined. Not ruin the contents. Poker stand. What's this? A note.
Huh.
To receive such a note of devotion and love must be a delight. Signed from Luke, to whom is his love, I wonder. My love, it is an obligation that has taken me away from you, but it is my heart that will keep us together. My aunt is in much better health, rest, and some company has done her wonders. I hope to return to you and my duties at the house in a matter of days. Until then, keep well and know that you are always in my thoughts, now and forever, Luke. So, I think that's about Elizabeth. Wine bottle. I wonder who the wine connoisseur of the house is. I don't really see what that have to do with anything. A slip of collecting a garment from tailors in town dated today. Please bring this receipt with you when you come to collect your garments. I request alterations of 1 minute sleeve, torn shoulder, middle breast, replace button, inline tear, right breast pocket. Will be completed by the end of day, Monday. Available for collection Tuesday. Is that it? I think that's it. Did I look at this? The initials EP suggest this is Elizabeth's. A nasty black smudge is apparent. Why would such a delicate item be used on such a stubborn stain? Okay, because upstairs there was smut on the floor in Angeline's room. Okay, we've got some connecting to do. This is about the bracelet. I do want to connect the telephone.
Things are beginning to become clearer.
Okay, we're connecting something else. Financial responsibilities ignored, which means that's why she's selling the heirlooms.
What a revelation!
Family must be in a far worse position than I thought. I wonder if such desperation led to drastic actions. She's desperate for money. Hold on, zoom in. She's desperate for money. I don't think I can make the accusation yet. I want to, though. I'm gonna do it anyway.
I cannot see the logic in this.
Let's make some connections here. Collection slip. Final demand. Note from Luke. Oh, that's right. This one and this one, they can be linked.
The pieces of the puzzle are finally coming.
This is the poker. That's the poker stand. We're gonna link those together. Poker was moved. It seems Angeline may have been the last one to use the stand. Personalized handkerchief. Final demand. Okay, I can't link anything to her yet. Right, the handkerchief. Can I link that over here with the cleaning rag?
Another success. I never doubted myself.
I'm doubting myself. This is kind of hard. Okay, I need to talk to Elizabeth. let's talk to Elizabeth first. I don't think I can link anything yet until I talk to her. Ooh, some Chipotle would really be good though. Some Chipotle and some chips.
Certainly, officer.
You don't by chance happen to be missing... Does Madame Van have a habit of making such quick assumptions?
Why, yes, officer! I misplaced it after wiping a stain from Mademoiselle Angelieve's sleeve at breakfast. You are...
You are not the first to say. Had she not noticed it herself? I imagine Madame would not allow even the smallest imperfection.
It baffles me how she couldn't have. It was only luck that I spotted it before Madame, and a good thing I did. Madame is under a great deal of strain. It can't have been easy for her to lose her husband, raising Mademoiselle alone. She can be...
And this morning, it sounds as though it was such an occasion.
It's not the first time I have had to stand and watch such treatment. I hate to see it. As I said, Madame hasn't had the easiest time.
So that was not the first time Madame has lost her temper.
Madame's scolding of Fleurette this morning was the worst I have seen her temper. I wish you could see that Fleurette is just trying to do her best.
Could there have been another reason for such a reaction?
Madame was not happy Fleurette was late. All through breakfast, Madame was watching her with a piercing eye. But she's still learning the way.
Merci, mademoiselle.
Cassandra watched Fleurette after she turned. Cassandra previously mistreated Fleurette.
I must take a different approach if I am to uncover the truth.
Okay.
Magnifique.
She must have used a cleaning rag to reach into the chimney, keeping her hands so free. Angelina reached into the chimney, inspected chimneys. Oh, okay. That's a lot. I think her mother is trying to commit fraud, basically. I think her mother has it. And she's doing this because they have no money. They're fucking broke.
The longer you're here, the...
I don't care about that. Would you say that you're my man?
Maman is never happy with anything these days. Also, Fleurette does have a habit of not doing things exactly how Maman wants them done.
And how does she react when she sees Florette not doing things?
Maman has the temperament of a kicked cat. Florette has often been on the wrong side of it.
That is how she responded today?
She was shouting at her, and when Florette would not admit she took the bracelet, Maman really lost her temper. I have not seen her that angry before.
You have been of great help to my investigation, mademoiselle.
I don't think there's a link in here. Cassandra watched for Florette after she returned. Cassandra became aggressive with Florette. Can I link these two?
The pieces of the puzzle are finally coming together.
All signs are pointing to Florette being treated rather harshly by Madame. Would Madame escalate such mistreatment? Florette is mistreated by Madame.
This will not get me any closer to... I cannot see the logic in this. Is there something I am not... I must act on thought and...
Oh, yeah.
What a revelation!
It cannot be a coincidence that what is not being sold has been recently insured. There's more to Madame accusations of Florette than it seems. A young maid would make for the perfect scapegoat, and with such a coincidental timing ensuring the bracelet, there are still questions to be asked. So this is solved. address label. Cassandra watched.
Come, my little gray cells.
Okay, so not yet, but
I must take a different approach if I am to uncover.
Okay.
I should not be surprised by my own skills of deduction.
It seems someone collected this by hand. Who, I wonder? What did it say again? Who is this? Address label. Although the package is addressed to E. Paget, there is no house address for the stamp. How did this arrive? Collection slip. Oh, my bad. Okay. Parcel was collected from Taylor's. That's why it's wet. Oh, so can I make that connection? Because she did say she was outside.
Some would say a lucky guess. I would say a moment.
Elizabeth must have requested Florette's assistance this morning, causing her to run late. I doubt Madame was happy about this. So then be mad at Elizabeth. Florette was running an errand for Elizabeth. Talk to Elizabeth and Florette. I'm thinking I should just eat whatever my mother prepared. And I can order Chipotle when I go to work on Monday. So I gotta be there at like 7 a.m. Because there's food in this house.
Really, officer, you are wasting both.
Hold on, wait, I'm not ready.
Merci,
Exit.
madame. You have been most...
I'm not ready yet. We're not done. I need to talk to Elizabeth and Florette first. Because I'm about to start accusing her of shit. You're broke as fuck. And you need some money. And now you're accusing your maid who literally hasn't done anything fucking wrong.
Certainly, officer.
Can you tell me about the package?
The lounge? A package?
Oui, it is quite hard to miss.
Oh, how silly of me. I must have had my head in the clouds this morning. I'm sorry, I can't help you further.
Besides the obvious, was there anything else unusual this
Besides
morning?
the terrible rain? No. I woke, began my duties with Mademoiselle. I had already laid out a clean dress. I helped her into it, and prepared her for the day before getting started on tidying her room as neat as a pin.
And the bracelet was still there when you left the room for breakfast.
I'm sure of it. I had it down before Mademoiselle Angeline.
Merci, mademoiselle.
Could there be something behind her avoidance of the subject? If there is a reason, I must establish what it is. Okay, thank God we're doing this. A note from Luke.
Things are beginning to become...
The carving acts as a subtle and private reminder for them both. Golden band. Hidden inside the coat pocket, although fairly plain, it is still an attractive item of jewelry. I wonder if it holds a... Hold up. Formal suit. Whoa. Formal suit. A mended male suit is inside. A great deal of effort has been put into restoring it. Perhaps it was sentimental. Elizabeth and Luke are courting. A note from Luke. To whom his love is, I wonder. I did that.
Order and method. That is the way to... Things are beginning to become clearer.
Perhaps a relationship is more serious than at first deduced. I wonder what Madame would say. She'd be upset.
Is there something...
Can I link anything else from this?
I must act on thought and... I cannot see the logic in this.
Okay, there's nothing else here I can... Oh!
Some would say a lucky guess. I would say a moment of genius.
I find the thought of such a plan cloaked in secrecy rather romantic, but their secrecy continues to beturf me. Was planning to elope with her beloved Luke, but why would she hide such a joyous occasion? I recall her saying Madame does not look fondly on staff relationships, but I cannot help but think there's something else. Gotta talk to Elizabeth.
Certainly, officer.
You seemed rather excited earlier at the mention of
How could
Romeo
I
and
not be?
Juliet.
I may not enjoy his other works, but how can one not be blown away by a story of two...
Especially being able to draw similarities between Verona's star-crossed lovers to yourself and your dearest.
But I hadn't told...
Mademoiselle, I am an officer of the law. It is my duty to uncover the truth.
Please, you cannot say anything to Madame. She is against staff relationships of any kind. In her eyes, a relationship between staff is nothing more than a distraction.
But he means so much more to you.
Oh, officer, I have found my soulmate.
Oh.
At first, it was nothing more than pleasantries around the grounds, but that quickly changed. I know it's not proper for a young lady to pursue a gentleman, but once I knew his feelings reciprocated my own, why shouldn't I have followed my heart?
Love transcends professional and societal rules.
The mere thought of him was enough to make me blush, but I knew that Madame would never give her blessing. If we wanted to continue...
Not give her blessing, she's not your mom!
The summer evenings here are just so beautiful. I often find myself walking around the grounds after my daily duties are complete. And it was one such evening that Luke was waiting for me at the gazebo. He looked ever so handsome. And the poem he had prepared... He had barely started reading and I was already a blubbering mess. Standing there beneath the warm glow of the falling sun, he asked for my hand, and I gave him my heart with no hesitation.
That is really beautiful.
I'm sorry, officer. I've been chattering on for so long.
One should never apologize for such a charming and bewitching story of love. But you are correct. While the culprit still eludes us, my work is not yet complete.
The love Elizabeth and Luke share is obvious, and yet she remains respectful of Madame's ruling, no matter the ridiculous nature of it. I cannot see her defying her code and stealing the bracelet. The investigation continues.
Merci, mademoiselle.
Well, I figured it wasn't Elizabeth. I fully believe Madame is like trying to accuse Florette so she can get some money for it. Okay, so all this we've already figured out.
This will not get me any closer to my...
Let's do this one. 'Cause I can't figure out another connection over there. Elizabeth's morning. According to Elizabeth, she arrived slightly earlier than Angeline for breakfast. Can I connect the jewelry box being open? Oh, I guess not. I don't have a link for that. This is the only one I can link. Okay. Poker was moved, abandoned poker. We'll put this together. The wine bottle, personalized handkerchief. Maybe I can connect this to the okay, I don't think that. Unless I plan on eating these for every meal, there's more than enough for those in the house. So much to do this morning, I would have expected her to have been more focused on the time. That's already connected to something else. She got breakfast, but I mean, that's connected. We know that. Can I just go ahead and already connect this?
Order and method. That is the way to solve the problem. Come, my little grey cells.
Paulette was running an errand for Elizabeth. Cassandra watched Paulette after she returned.
I should not be surprised by my own skills of...
As she was constantly busy and under the watchful eye of Madame, Florette lacked an opportunity to take the bracelet. Why would Madame accuse her? Oh yeah. She has been watching her the entire time. I do not always agree with the telephone companies. This is about them not having any service. This is about the Taylor note from Luke that has nothing. Okay, that has nothing to do with it. Had no opportunity.
The pieces of the puzzle are finally coming together.
Would Madame seize the opportunity and attempt to improve, or continue to hide her financial woes? thinking something else. But Madame sees the opportunity.
I must take a different approach if I am to uncover.
Oh, I guess I can connect this one, and the demand, right?
Order and method.
Okay.
That is. Come, my little grey cells.
Oh.
Magnifique.
Her incarceration appears to be the latest in a series of abuse by Madame. I have no doubt in young Florette's innocence. What I do doubt is that the behavior of Madame. If what I have heard is true, her treatment towards Florette is disgraceful. Alrighty. So this one is solved. Didn't I do that already? Hold on. I'm about to accuse her in a second, but let me just go upstairs and inspect this chimney because I thought I did that already.
Oh.
Now is the time to confirm my suspicions.
What are you doing there? I wouldn't get too close. Soot is forever spitting onto the floor.
Merci for the warning, mademoiselle.
I must find a way to distract Madame if I can confirm my theory.
The longer you are here...
You have been of great help to my... Oh.
How do I get her to leave?
Huh. Ah.
I'm not really sure how I'm gonna get her to leave. Maybe... can't connect anything. I would have to talk to Cassandra and accuse her mother. But I need the information first before I can do that. Um
Really, officer. If you have something to ask, officer, I suggest you stop wasting my time further and just get on with it.
I've already seen and heard how hot-tempered Madame can be. I should approach this with some sensitivity. Pardon, I am just considering all adventures. There is much for me to count. My apologies, madam. I was merely thinking about what Floret has done to your family. Ooh.
And this is how she repays me? I will not be happy until I see her sufficiently punished.
I am grateful for your vigilance, but it's time for the proper authorities to decide her fate. I'm pathetic. I can understand your anger. Her actions broke your trust and have affected you all. Her punishment should be decided accordingly to the law. Let's do this one.
I am glad you have finally come to your senses and have seen her guilt.
Forward, I could not help notice the art being sent to the auctioneers and the unpaid bills. Since the death of your husband, have you struggled? It must be difficult raising Mademoiselle and Angela and running the house alone.
It is challenging at times, I will admit. But I can assure you, the Van den Bosch name is as strong and prevalent as it has always been. I have tried my best to provide for Angeline.
Okay.
Although sometimes she may not see it that way. She is not to know about what we have discussed. It is my burden to carry.
Well,
You
bitch,
are
I'm finna...
accepting the hand you have been dealt and raising a fine young mademoiselle. That is all that can be asked of you.
And you have done nothing but bother my staff and my family. I cannot stand here any longer and listen to this second-rate...
Okay. That's crazy. Oh, I can't link these two? Shit.
I cannot see the logic in this. Perhaps a
What? Jewelry box is open.
I must act on thought.
It's about to be something so fucking obvious.
I must take a different approach if I am. Another success.
To stage a burglary and let it go so far is totally unacceptable. No, for real. I thought it was the mom that was doing this, but it was the daughter. I cannot believe I allowed Angeline to deceive me for so long. Hiding the bracelet inside the chimney and staging a burglary, all a part of her calculated, devious plan. I should bring this investigation to an end. Enough of my time has already been wasted, but I will not be satisfied until I know why. Talk to Elizabeth. Alrighty, Elizabeth. First of all, how's she not hear me opening the her door coming in. Then it's crazy. Your daughter's about to go to jail for well,
Certainly, officer.
I am ready to address the house. I believe it is time the truth behind the missing bracelet.
You have
was
found the
revealed.
culprit. And the bracelet.
Everything will be revealed in good time. Would you be so kind?
Of course.
Okay, let's get this right, because if I fuck this up, it's over.
Merci, Mademoiselle Elizabeth, for gathering everyone. Will Madame Van den Bosch be joining us shortly?
She stormed past me not long ago, and I have not seen her return.
Very well. Under usual circumstances, I would wait. But I think we have spent enough time on this matter, n'est-ce pas? We shall have to proceed without her. This morning started like any other. My usual ordinary patrol, until I was approached by Mademoiselle Elizabeth about a suspected burglary and a missing bracelet.
A crime I've been falsely blamed for.
We get it. We're getting to you, honey. We're getting to you.
That I shall come to. I began my investigation outside, but it was not long before I realized there were no signs of an intruder. So I turned my focus to those in the house. You. Florette, your time here at the house has not always been the easiest for you, shall we say.
I do what Madame tells me.
And to the highest standard, I presume.
Madame's standards are very high. I do my best.
And you would at least expect fair treatment for the work, not to be spoken to in such a cruel and vicious way.
Monsieur?
I refer to how poorly Madame Van den Bosch treats you. You are at her beck and call, and she does nothing but belittle you.
That is Maman you're talking about. Just wait until...
Hey, shut up.
It is nothing but the truth I speak, mademoiselle.
Because you did what you did.
All the
You know
while,
your mother's
mademoiselle
an
stands
asshole.
by and does not
Uh-oh.
even notice such cruelty. That must have angered you.
I...
Perhaps you thought it was time they deserved some retribution.
Stop trying to put words in her mouth.
I am merely giving her a voice, one that has been silenced for so long.
Maybe I do think she deserves it. She's had the world handed to her on a plate, and the likes of me get nothing.
A motive begins to rear its head.
You're just trying to get me to admit to something. Well, I've done nothing.
I didn't say you did.
Allow me to finish. I am sure you will want to hear what follows.
You were tasked with fetching breakfast from the town for the house. As well as fetching breakfast for the house, you took another task on, which ended up delaying you further.
I was only trying to help Easy.
You must have known how Madame would have reacted to your late return, especially with her prior treatment of you.
She's angry at whatever I do.
Right, why is she angry? Why is her head so big? Why they do that to her?
Nonetheless, you were willing to help a colleague, a friend, knowing what the repercussions could be.
Right, which means she
And
wouldn't
that
steal.
show of loyalty to your friend has been the thing that proved your innocence.
Monsieur?
Because of such willingness to help, you were delayed in town. You had no viable way of taking the bracelet from Mademoiselle Angeline's room.
Right?
There was simply no opportunity.
I told you! Maybe now.
It is evidence not even she can ignore. Which then leads us to Mademoiselle Elisabeth. Mademoiselle Elisabeth, you have been with the Van den Bosch family for quite some time now, correct?
That is correct.
You have grown close with both ladies of the house and your fellow members of the house staff, would you say?
Of course. And I certainly...
And yet there are still secrets that are kept from them, but there are still certain private matters they're not aware of.
Officer, please.
Elizabeth, what is he talking?
I am referring to the lengths Mademoiselle Elisabeth has gone to remain in your maman's employment.
It is Madame's house. She can enforce whatever rules...
Even if they are going against the very nature and cornerstone of man, to love.
I still do not understand.
Perhaps
Girl,
that
you
is best
slut.
for everyone. It is neither my place nor my want to make this situation any more awkward than it needs to be.
Oh, thank you.
Besides, it was not that story that cleared Mademoiselle Elisabeth's name.
Florette's. But she was not here for most...
But when she was, more precisely while preparing the table in the lounge, she noted that, against regularity, you arrived alone for breakfast, without Mademoiselle Angeline by your side.
I'm not sure I understand what you mean.
It means that I found myself with two suspects, but with a lack of opportunity, I was left with only one.
You can't believe I would hide my own bracelet.
It is the only explanation that remains, but perhaps Roy would be more satisfied hearing the truth from you. I think it is time for the truth to be told. This masquerade has gone on long enough. Oh shit, I don't know which one to pick. Fuck. It is the only explanation that remains, but perhaps Florette would be more satisfied hearing the truth from you. I think it is time for the truth to be told, because if I tell the truth from what I think, I'm going to assume she did it, but it could also very well be the mom who still went and did it, but...
I have nothing to say.
Would you rather allow a faithful member of your staff to take the blame for your juvenile and adolescent actions? You act out of fear. It is nothing we have not all done before. I'm surprised of your lack of compassion. I see the apple does not fall far from the tree. You act out of fear. It is nothing we have. It is nothing we have not all done before. Would you rather? Fuck.
How dare you speak to me?
I know that losing a father at such a young age must be horrific and terrifying.
You can't actually believe I would hide my...
If you didn't, explain to me how your memento tin with the bracelet inside came to be lodged inside the chimney of your bedroom fireplace.
You have no proof I put it...
Besides you being the only one in the room alone. Until I contemplated why Madame was selling so many...
You had no right to snoop...
When it is part of my investigation, I have every right, mademoiselle.
Maman can do what she wants with her art.
But when there was no more art to sell, what then? You... So, You staged a burglary pretending it had been taken, preventing her from selling it. Then you stood back as the innocent Florette paid the price.
She didn't think about me at all. She was going to take my bracelet and sell it off. It would have just ended up on some old wrinkly wrist. I didn't think Maman would blame her. I didn't think she would do anything.
But she did. And somehow that evidently didn't cross your mind.
Okay, I mean, I
Maman
guess I did
can't know
well with
what
this,
I've
but
done.
I'm
She
kind
will
of
be
nervous.
furious.
But Mademoiselle Florette will be proved innocent. And that no crime has been committed. So I see no reason why this should continue any longer. It
Right.
is time you considered the consequences of your act. And now you must face.
This is crazy.
Maman, you're home.
Of course I am. And I brought someone that will...
He may hold the rank of major in the British Army, but I question his authority here at all. What?
Major, I can assure you, I have this situation.
From what I have heard, you are far.
The missing bracelet has been found, and the guilty party.
I am well aware that the maid servant.
I am sure Madame Van den Bosch has informed you of her suspicions, but
Excuse me.
after conducting a full investigation, the evidence and fact.
Mademoiselle Florette could not have taken it as she was in town most of the morning, including the time when the bracelet was taken. Madame hid the bracelet. She had her reasons for it. She had her reasons. Fuck. Because I can say this and the daughter can just be like blah blah blah. But then I can also say that Florette was gone the entire time this morning.
This is ridiculous. Why?
I'm sorry, Maman. He's right. Florette is in.
Shh, girl.
Any guilt your daughter feels should Madam, then perhaps it would be benefit you here.
Perhaps it would benefit...
Officer Poirot. Madame Van den...
Major, with all due respect, she was in.
This may be of some insubordination like...
As the ranking officer, I have conducted.
Ranking officer? Ha! After what I have heard of your past in the city, I'm sure...
As absurd as this has become, I must select my battles more tactfully. I can only hope the captain...
Oui,
Now I suggest you do your...
right away.
Fuck!
I'm sorry, mademoiselle. This is not...
Maman was right. We'll always pay the price for the upper class.
We will do everything we can to clear your name.
What can you do now?
a crime that was never committed.
Angeline did not intend for you to be arrested.
I should have known better than to expect anything else.
What you saw today was not justice. In the eyes of the law, you are innocent and had been harshly treated, and
But that doesn't help my employment, does it?
that I cannot save.
Is this how it ends? Because if I can go back, I want to go back.
Detective Poirot, I trust this finds you well. It has been many years since our paths last crossed, and while I'm sure your recollection of the events may differ from mine, I hope that receiving this letter has not rekindled a sense of animosity toward myself or the Van der Bosch name. The impression you made is something that has stayed with me since that day. It compelled me to reconsider the spoilt young lady I would have inevitably become and helped shape me into the woman I wished to be. You made me see the childish and selfish girl in me that did not consider the consequences of her actions or how they may affect others. Although Maman may see the events of that day differently, I believe the compassion you showed for our mate Florette, as well as the drive to uncover the truth and accept no alternative, was a testament to your character and professionalism. Although I wish it were under different circumstances, your assistance is once again required, and I hope you will consider this as my formal request for your service. This forthcoming weekend was due to be one full of joy and happiness at the announcement of my engagement to Gideon Demir, whom I love dearly, bringing together two illustrious families, but it has been shadowed by deceit, extortion, and blackmail. The Van der Bosch name is being held to ransom by a mysterious party, and I am afraid I do not know who I can and cannot trust. We are holding a small gathering to celebrate our exciting news with what Maman calls the dignified elite, those that are well respected and held in high regard in both
Even the
our
major
close
is gonna
inner
be
circle and society. Our private matters have always remained just that, so I fear one of those invited may be the person who is out to ruin our name, but for reasons I cannot fathom. I have enclosed a first-class rail ticket for you to join us for the announcement, and having contacted your superiors and the correct authorities to request your assistance, which they were more than happy to grant me, I shall expect your arrival with great anticipation. There shall be a carriage waiting for you at the station to bring you directly to Mnemosyne House. I thank you in advance in our time of crisis. Yours respectfully, Angeline van der Bosch.
So wait, is Florette still in jail? I feel some type of way right now. I have finally arrived. My priority is to get out of this bitter cold before I freeze completely. I understand that. I must not get distracted by the celebration. I was brought here to uncover the identity. When, how, where, documents, police orders. Okay, so there's a lot happening right now. And I'm not gonna lie to y'all, we're gonna have to come back for it because I'm actually really upset. Turn to the menu. Yes, I'm gonna turn to the menu. Don't worry, you can try again depending on the personality and the topic. So I feel like no matter what I decided, I was gonna lose anyway. 1 second, you guys. 1 second, 1 second. Okay, so I'm gonna come back to this because I want to finish it, but I feel like the prologue was gonna, no matter what I decided, it was still gonna be that result. Like, she was still gonna not believe anything I said because I'm young, I'm new at being a detective and all of this, and I had no real like backing. And for the major to come in and just like kind of take over that whole thing, me personally didn't like that. I don't know if he's like a real major or not, or maybe she just hired him or whatever. Fuck, I don't know. But for somebody in the military to kind of be like coming in into a police investigation, I feel like that was weird. Like the military has some real jurisdiction, but it's a game, so we're gonna finish it. I'm gonna come back around 5:30 to stream 5:30 or 6 o'clock to stream Fortnite with Ash, Nate, and someone else. And then depending on whenever we finish Fortnite, I might come back and finish chapter 1 tonight, and then possibly stream tomorrow for Killer Frequency. But it just really depends on the events that might occur tonight. But yeah, this was really great. Prologue was really cool. I'm actually really excited to do chapter 1 and kind of figure out what's gonna happen. So yeah. Alright. Thank you guys so much for being a part of this and witnessing this on the channel. Yes, I'm not playing a lot of the newer games that would be played right now, as if I don't have right now I don't have a PC and I don't have a PlayStation 5. But I found some games that I really enjoy, and this channel is for me and my enjoyment, and hopefully you guys will also enjoy the reactions and the things that I do here on this channel. I love you guys so much. Can't wait for chapter 1 to be live streamed, and I will see you guys in like 30 minutes 30 minutes or maybe an hour for Fortnite. Yeah, I'll see you guys later. Thanks so much for being here. I love you. You're loved, and have a good day. Bye.